Aesthetic beauty. Some words just look too damn good next to each other.
On visual arts, on oil paints, he's rocking 2 canvases tonight, double fisting. We've been talking about this for years, but tonight it's a reality. Matty Hughes in the house.
So many crimes unseen that sometimes it's hard to tell if the violence is on the other side of apartment walls or the inside of someone's head. Hard words echo as furniture moves.
But oh, how it's better to be picking the daisies instead of pushing them up. I tumbled, shuffled into the covers just like you told me to that one time when there was a place for everything and you were already there. Thanks to Liz Swenson, we're going to enjoy a little song, a little way of life here today again, and it's known as Snack Time at Gerund. Woo! Snack Time at Gerund. Totally inspired by this sandwich right now. Snack Time at the Gerund.
The fraudulent complex and it's godlike. I've got a pair of parasites in my paradise. You want to eat the apple? Then roll the dice to see the light. Snake eyes burn bright, while the serpent coils tight. Now they're eating East of Eden, cast out just like poltergeists.
Seminole, Big Cypress, Apache Mescalito, Dog Star, Dogon, Triple Elliptical. This war can't be civil. This war can't never be civil.
My friends still tell stories about me. They got so many stories about me. They say that when my mother was pregnant with me, she'd stick her stomach in the microwave and dream of superhero babies. When they write the legend of all the things I was never enough to accomplish, they'll say I left this world reeking of burnt paper, fried electronic equipment, but I entered it. I stepped first into this world reeking of baked potato.
We didn't go to the Waker funeral, and we go to everyone's. We figured the over and the under of whether it would make my mother happy or sad, and we skipped it. The drink made Joe angry and Clarence weak, so they quit. They bought a fifth of Seagram 7 Crown Blended whiskey to fix the event and sat it in a cabinet, unopened, untouched, undrugged for 20 years. He was a guy who never caught the brakes. Someone decided he was finished, and then he was. I never saw him fight. Never saw much of him at all, even though Charlestown was a town away. But she is beautiful and can sing and dance, turn a whole room to her. I never had to. My mother never lets me disappear, make sure of it. My younger brother, the singer, he's a whole different story. He would drop his head and walk home like a French mime, walking into a gale force. It was a marvel to watch. When he heard her voice, lifted his head, spun on his heels like a ballroom dancer and strode away, disappearing around the corner, never to return, never.
this reading for what just happened. We bring so much culture into this city.
Listen well, my friends. This is the sound our children will be listening to for hours on end. They will call it their music.
Every 7th day of every 7th month in the 7th hour for every 7 minutes. Out of 7 dozen people forced to sit and listen, not 7 of them give a fuck about 7 words that he says. Thank you.
Losing your pants and squirming. If you miss out, well, that's a current, and you might never get the chance to catch the gist of what you're learning. Or worse, you feel like you're a curse, you're a burden. My words are for persons who want to stop reversing the immersion of perversions. You fit the bill, you better raise something.
As she lays in the shade to sleep the heart beat through, she dozes. Half-conscious truths hold her in comfort, knowing home is not always a house.
I've been Rocky Balboa, Johnny Most, Muhammad Ali, all in my living room. In others' living rooms, where most of the time there's very little living, but...
Even when you'd see me sit by my wishing well trying to send you to hell, you'd turn to your mirror and praise yourself. Disregard what you thought was just my shell.
Well, you know, I didn't really mean to say that. Well, do you think I couldn't satisfy a person? Do you think that all I'm good for is to just dry your clothes? Well, kind of.
Someday she'd bring a guitar in and strum and sing, I gave my love a cherry that had no stone. That sounded pretty sexy to me. The air thick with the stink of beer breath and boy feet. My mother woke us up at 9 for pancakes and mass. Neither for a cure for what ailed us. Sitting up, chain smoking, chubby or anorexic punk girls who like their singing rat face. No more than the funk bouncers who hated the patrons and dragged them out back to give them beatings. Not bombs, obscenities logged. Every song meets the same judgment. You suck! Last band and they're on their feet. They move like a black cloud. My wife handed it over. Back home I dragged the forsaken records from the basement. Lined up the Shepherds and Kings. Selected an LP from our courtship. When I hit 60, it's gonna be opera. Verdi and Wagner. Mozart and Ludwig van. Classic jams. Symphonies and sonatas.
Nick, you brought the right tank, right?
Munchies post Gerund. So when in doubt, try takeout. Sage advice, Alex.
This is my haiku. It doesn't say anything. So stop listening!
Yeah!
Las testoles en la noche mezclarse con tus ojos.
Yeah!
Unanimous! I don't even need to ask again. The winner of tonight's bonus record challenge is none other than Tasty World. He'll be enjoying a beverage.
It's abstract, so pretty much you can take it for what it is, but it's based pretty much on colors and feelings conveyed on canvas.
7 more reality, why is it 36? $36, everybody. $40. We got $40 out of you at 42. 43, anybody. 42 go once. 42 going twice. 43. It's over! And it's gone! $2. Give it up for Matty Hughes. Give it up for Charalambides. Give it up to band.
university. Pursue my studies without proper intensity. The crutch was like my buddy. We got drunk and flunked out of the community, doomed to be another casualty. The future looming near, I feared inevitable catastrophe. So I interjected with my objectivity, interpreted the perfect vision I had for me and my crew. I do not make hollow apologies, and said I tried to freeze the time before it up and swallows me. That's when I found